Hey, YouTubers and Facebookers. Um, I've been working on my model road, doing some things here and there, going back and forth between some model builds and stuff, and getting some stuff done. What I got going on here is starting on the parking lot and part of the road for the Circle K in our neighborhood and everything else. And a long time ago, I was asked, "What do I use for my roads?" And right now, this is currently drying. It's gonna dry completely flat. It'll dry something like this, back up to like this. It'll maintain some of the little bit of the lines to it and splotchiness, which is good for asphalt. This material, I got a big card of it here. This material is used for making picture frame material, and it comes in a variety of colors over there at Hobby Lobby, and sometimes you can find it at Michael's too. Comes, like I said, it comes in a big card, about 2 foot by 3 foot, and you can get concrete color, asphalt color, which this is, and you got to flatten it out before you can start using your paint pens. Wherever I put my paint pens, before you start using your paint pens to do the lines and everything else on the parking lot. Because if you don't, what happens is the paint sucks into the material and it doesn't paint quite right. So you got to kind of seal it with a dull coat. And that's why it's got a splotchy look, because you really got to coat it. You got to put it on thick. And once you get it on there and it's nice and thick and everything else, it works pretty damn good. Like I said, as it dries out, it'll get lighter and lighter, and then by the time it gets to a certain lightness and this all soaks in, then this will quit soaking in, and I can put in some nice sharp lines to the model. Things I did was I put a little bit of a parking lot. I got a hole cut for the Circle K sign and a little bit of landscaping. Of course, the sidewalk is level or on top of the street, so there's a curb, and right here it goes down so you can get cars going across, and it goes up, and then there, my backdrop will be back here. And I haven't glued anything down yet. I haven't determined how I want to put my fuel stations, my gasoline stations yet. How I want it, people coming in and dealing with it. So, but for now, it looks pretty good. Like I said, I've got to wait for the road to dry, the lacquer to soak in, and then I can start painting lines. The great idea of this, and the reason I like doing this, is on my layout, I would have to reach over a bunch of crap to sit there and paint straight lines and everything else. And it's a pain in the keister, especially when you got to reach. I find that a lot of these roads here are done the same way. See how they look? See, it's the same material. And that's how I did this road. Actually, that's all one piece underneath those buildings. And there's the same piece underneath this side. Basically, I covered the whole area up with cardstock. But before I, planted it, I cut it to shape. I put the lines in on my desk. And then I just come over here and glue it down. It makes life a lot easier. It's going to go around I'm going to finish up from that track, and it's going to go all the way around the backside. Where you see that blue tape, it's going to go across and into the back. And then I'll either use styrene to make the road aprons up to the track, or I'll end up using this same material right here and just paint it to a little lighter. These all got to get painted and sealed a little bit, and once they do, see, I got some of this here painted a little lighter, because concrete's more of a whitish color in Florida. It's not so dark gray. It kind of looked wet to me, like wet concrete, so I kind of gave it a paint job here and lightened it up a lot. And that material takes paint quite well, so. And I'll take that and I'll make that more of a concrete. Should have made asphalt, but I should have did the asphalt driveway like this, but instead I made it concrete. But you live and learn. But that's where I'm at right now, what I'm doing. And Circle K is just going to have strange things going on. It is fully lit. I just haven't got around to lighting this yet. Leaves a little pad for putting a Walther's light on too, and then I'll just probably more than likely cut these back off, and then I'll run a, these are hollow, so I might be able to run a wires through that. We'll see how that goes. And that'll go back on there somehow. There you go. I'm just not sure what direction I want to plant this. I might end up going with this right here. Maybe. Not sure. Either that or I'm going to put it on an angle, something like that. Even with the coming in here. We'll see. Yeah, it does look close to the road, but over here in Florida, we have a couple of Circle K's like that where the parking lot's like, you can't even tell where the edge of the parking lot is and where the road is. So, we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a good weekend. I'll share some pictures on my YouTube page and on my Facebook page. Well, I'm sorry. Pictures will be on my Facebook page, Christopher's Hobbies. And as for the... YouTubers, you just have to go to the Facebook page if you want to see some stills. But I will post some more pictures up here, and you guys have a great weekend. Bye.